Hey everybody, it's Merkel, and today I wanted to talk about the loot nerf. And what this is, if you don't know, for whatever reason, Blizzard decided to nerf the amount of loot you're getting from a lot of monsters. I don't know how many dungeons this affects, but I heard, at first I thought it was just a random occurrence, but then a lot of people started telling me they were receiving less loot, and they were listing off a bunch of vanilla dungeons, and then I decided to go out and try it myself, and sure enough, I see what they're talking about now. I don't know if this is a little bit to combat inflation. I know it sounds silly, but, those little small drops that you receive from monsters add up pretty quickly across the entire community if you think about it. You're adding a million silver to the game every day or something like that. It does add up to, substantial amounts into the economy. But yeah, there's a huge loot nerf, and as well as in 7.3 they added a lot of transmogs that you might not have, and I'll show you in a second an example. So you might want to go back to vanilla dungeons and start farming for new mogs. But yeah, let's go over the loot nerf. I can see transmog prices going up because you're getting a whole lot less transmog and stuff. And I'll just show you here because I almost guarantee you at least one or two of these, if not all three, aren't going to even be lootable. Used to be you could loot every single corpse, and now huge portions don't have anything at all. Those two are stacked, so it's hard to tell, but look, no gold even, so I didn't receive the few silver that they would have dropped. Nothing. Let's go over here and see if we can get these guys separated. It's hard to see when they stack, but there we go. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this after so long, but here we go. That should be pretty separate. No loot, no loot, no loot. Only one lootable corpse, and it's a sweet nectar. That's 4 corpses, nothing to gain from them. And that's what I'm saying. It adds up pretty quickly. It might not seem like a lot, but, that's a decent amount of loot not being added to the game. Again, both of those were lootable, so not a big deal, but here we go. No loot, no loot. And that's how it is in a lot of dungeons. I've heard it. It's not just Uldaman. I've heard it from people farming a lot of different stuff. Big loot nerf. I can't explain it, but it was apparently updated in 7.3 to be like this, so I don't know if this is Blizzard's way again to combat inflation. Sounds silly. Small amounts do add up to a lot, though, if you look at the entirety of the community. 100,000 players, if not a million players, are out there farming, and yeah, that's a lot of gold influx. But on top of that, they did add drops, so if you thought you had every transmog you could pick up from a dungeon, may not be the case anymore. If we look here, I'll just show you Uldaman, or not Uldaman, but I'm in Uldaman, but let's go to Nobragon and Vicious Fallout, or Viscous, I think it's Viscous, is the first boss, and he drops this now. Gnomish Rebreather and Lead Apron, as well as these, the Hazel Galoshes? But, yeah, he didn't drop these items before. It was just Acidic Walker, Toxic Revenge, and Hydrocane. So, like I said, they're adding a bunch of transmogs to bosses that didn't used to have it. I'm pretty sure this guy only dropped a pair of boots, because I ended up getting this belt off him, and I said, he doesn't drop that. But now he drops 2 pairs of boots, so 2 different types of boots. It looks like one's mail and one's leather, but same appearance. And then now he drops a helmet and a belt. And just, yeah, they're adding loot to old dungeons. More mogs. Even Uldaman, I think, got a few pieces added to it. Where, yeah, Uldaman. So let's look at Revlash. Doesn't look any different there. There's quite a bit there. Look at that. Vault Watcher's breastplate. Hood of the Idol Architect. Those 3 were the same, so 2 pieces added to that. This guy only has this added to him, because I ended up getting that, and I said, he hasn't dropped. Why did I get that? Titan Forge Pant, Titanic Stone Leggards, Sand Scoured Treads, couple new pieces. But yeah, a lot of instances where you think you got everything might now have something that you don't have. But you're also going to receive a lot less loot when you're farming these places to try and get your new mogs. Very strange, but just wanted to talk about it. Thought it was weird. Tell me if you see any instances where this is affecting you. From what I can tell, it seems to be at least every vanilla dungeon. I haven't had anybody tell me anything about Outlands, Wrath of the Lich King, etc. But for the time being, yeah, vanilla seems to have massive loot nerfs. So hopefully this does positively affect the transmog market, since there's going to be a lot less mogs in the game. But it also negatively impacts the, well, I guess you could say it positively impacts the price of tokens, because they're going to go down for the sake of inflation. Again, small amounts, but it does add up to huge amounts being into the economy with all the people out there farming. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.